feel like the training was very good, amazing, and of course, is in the weight class up. I have to put some. I have to be a little more heavy, All my hand sanitizer with me, the mask, and everything. Keep distance for a lot of people. When I went to go training, it was the only time that I get out from the house. And from my car, I walk in the gym, nobody in my area. I was in the side of the mat or in the cage by myself, me and my coach, and, we did everything we to be ready for this fight.
The future hold for you? I was saying like, oh, now's the perfect time for you and Colby. Why not now? Finally.
Yeah, I think they offered me that fight. I told him, I'm in. I mean, I just don't want to talk a lot about Colby just because Colby, I just don't want to talk a lot about Colby because Colby is an actor, man. I know what he's doing, and it makes sense, and it's kind of fun to watch. Oh, crap. It's kind of fun to watch, but at the end of the day, like, Colby's turned me down 5 or 6 times. But I think after losing 2 fights back-to-back, I think it may be a time where he may accept it because he may think I'm down and out. But that was the first thing they did, you know what I mean? They want to see if I was all right. Then they offered me to fight against Colby, and I told Malky, I said, make sure you tell them today, yes. Don't wait till tomorrow. Tell them today, yes. I got a contusion I got to deal with, and I can't fight anyway. 45 to 60 days because of the cut. So I've been icing 6-7 times a day, icing ibuprofen. So I've been doing the right stuff, and fighting Colby right now. It's like fighting this race war, you know what I mean? This brutality and, the unsettling climate of our culture. Like, I'm just going to take it as that. So they have offered me Colby, and I once again have accepted again. And we'll see what happens.
That you are on fire.
Okay.
I think this is going to be the summer of DC. I think your Q rating has never been higher. You're killing it on this show. You're killing it on ESPN. You're killing it at the events. I mean, you might be right now the most liked fighter in the promotion.
Oh, no.
I mean, you're just oozing greatness. But I got a bone to pick with you.
Yes.
I'm actually mad at you.
What?
You ended the broadcast. I may have buried the lead here, but we had some other important things to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
You ended the broadcast. I get that we are victims of the moment. We get caught up in it.
No, it's. I know where you're going, and I absolutely believe it.
Ended the broadcast.
I absolutely believe
Gilbert
it.
Burns beat Tyron Woodley. It was a great performance. He's a threat. He's now won 6 in a row. He's looking good at 170. He's coming off the win over Damian Maia. He's won 8 of 9. You guys ended the broadcast pushing this narrative, pushing this agenda that Gilbert Burns should be fighting for the belt next. In what planet, on what universe, does Gilbert Burns deserve to leapfrog over Leon Edwards, 8 in a row, who's won 8 in a row, Jorge Masvidal, the BMF champ, who just sold out Madison Square Garden, knocked out Ben Askren, knocked out Darren Till, the fighter of 2019. Come on, DC. I was actually mad. I was watching that.
All right.
I was disappointed in you.
Ariel, I can't believe this is the thing, right? So like, I can't believe you don't see it. I can't believe you don't see it. Like, first off, the victories that he has put together, now since going to 170, amazing. Leon Edwards, Rocky, one of my buddies who used to train at AK with us, very deserving. But I think that Leon becomes a victim of the moment, right? A victim of what's going on in the world today. Can't get into the country, can't figure a way for him.
Fight Island.
Yes, can't figure out a way for him to fight. That's the only reason Rocky's out of it. Masvidal, I don't know if they're even. Look, I was talking to Ali the other day, and Ali said, man, this negotiation with the Masvidal fight has been very difficult, right? So I'm speaking in terms of what I know from the back side, from Usman's manager, and also what I had just seen.
But why has it been difficult?
The money situation with Masvidal. They don't, honestly, the Usman team doesn't really even feel as though Masvidal's a real threat. They think he's a journeyman.
Oh, come on.
I think Masvidal's a journeyman.
That's disrespectful. You see, now you're carrying their water.
No, I'm not carrying their water. I'm just telling you what.
Well, then tell the world that Ali represents Gilbert Burns and Usman. So, of course, he wants them to fight
but
each
listen,
other.
But this was before the Burns fight. Because I was trying to figure out what was going to happen with Usman, right? But then when they tell me the negotiations is very difficult for Masvidal, they think Usman is going to would walk through him. But I'm also thinking Masvidal was talking about Nate last week, right? Like Masvidal was talking about Nate last week or talking about Conor. I'm like, well, it doesn't seem like these guys want to fight. So we have to move to the next thing. Leon Edwards, by process of elimination, right? Leon Edwards can't get into the country. And then we just saw Burns do that. And then Burns, Eric, teammates. These are things that you would love. You're messy. You're so messy. Yeah. You're so messy. You would love for him to fight his teammates.
Why am I messy?
That's what you do. You just did it. You're like, oh, you're carrying the water. No, I'm just using my source, like you use your source, to repeat something that I was told.
It's not the way, man. I ain't doing nothing. Give me the spray can. I've been doing it for like the last 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks on my stories, if you watch it, you see I've been angry. I'm pissed off. Wait, hold up. How many of you walk into a store and have to put your hands behind your back just so they don't think you're stealing? How many of you walk down the street and have to kind of smile and try and make the person who you can see is already scared of you, make them feel comfortable? I just moved to a spot in Remuera. I'm at the top floor. I have to go in the elevator. 3 times already I've had to have racist, scared white people jump when they see me. And I smile at them. So now I gotta stay to the side and let them walk through just so they don't get scared when they see me. Why? Because I'm black. Just because I'm black. What did I do? I didn't have a choice. If I had a choice, though, I'd still be black.
Let me tell you this right here. It's a bigger fight. It's so crazy.
Don't say it.
It's a bigger fight than Ngannou versus Joe.
No, it's not. That's because Conor versus
not competitively, right? Or it doesn't look like competitively on paper. But when you put that name, Anderson Silva, across from Conor McGregor, that fight is going to sell more pay-per-views than Jones versus Ngannou.
Conor versus a broomstick sells more pay-per-views than anyone.
Yeah, but still,
it's not a fair comparison.
But that's the thing, though. It's a big. So okay. Conor. So is Conor versus a broomstick a big fight?
Yes, because Conor.
Okay, then you just answered the question. Is it a big fight, though? Of course it is, because it's gonna sell.
Okay, fair enough. I just want to see Conor after he fought Cerrone, who was coming off those losses. I want to see him fight like a top-rated guy.
I do. Me too. But all that is not available right now.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that the biggest draw doesn't have an obvious dance partner, right?
Put him in there with one of the greatest fighters of all time.
mean, there's your box with the gear in it, bro. So I don't know. You got some good shit, bro.
Go.